I'm Matt with Samson, and today we're going to jump in and look at the AirLine Micro ESm. The AirLine Micro ESm Earset wireless system is a professional wireless microphone solution for performers, fitness instructors, presenters, or anyone else that needs rock solid hands-free wireless without a ton of bulky equipment. You're going to love how discreet this is. So let's jump into the box, what comes with it, and take a look at it. So one of the first things you'll see when you open the box is that receiver. The wireless receiver has a 300-foot range. It's got two antennas that you can set, but as you can see, it's very discreet, it's small, and it doesn't take up a whole lot of space on your desktop. There's a lot of ports on here, so we can talk about the different ways you can get that audio out. So right in the back of the receiver, you'll see I've got this XLR port. That's if I want to connect, an XLR cable to a professional PA system or recording system or something like that. I've got a standard 3.5 millimeter output, which can be really handy for mobile devices, or if I want to hook this directly up to a camera, I can record wireless audio and have it go right to my camera and just not have to worry about synchronizing it later in post-production. And finally, a 1/4-inch unbalanced output as well. It comes with that 1/4-inch cable, easy to plug into just about any amplifier, PA system, speaker, you name it. So it's really easy to get up and running right away with the Samson AirLine Micro ESm. Now, let's take a look at the side, because on the side, I've got a USB port here, and this USB port will do a couple of things. So number one, it can charge the earpiece, which is great. So I plug it right in, and it's got a magnetic port right on the bottom. So that magnetic cable just snaps into the bottom, and that's great. It'll charge this up fully for me, and I don't have to worry about, breaking the connector or something. It'll just magnetically pop off there if it has any stress in the cable. So that's pretty great. So it's a powerful USB port for charging stuff. I mean, you can charge your devices with it if you want to, if you're not charging your earpiece, but there's one more little secret weapon it has. If you have a Samson XPD wireless system, so another, handheld microphone that has that USB XPD dongle, or a headset, there's lots of different, configurations of it. You can plug that USB dongle in here, and then this becomes a dual receiver. You're sending two microphones out over that one cable. So that's pretty great, and it's super flexible, and it just, works. All the things in that Samson environment work together. So it's really great. All right, so with this receiver right here, we've also got the transmitter, the earpiece. So here's the microphone and the transmitter. No bulky pack. I'm not using a body pack or something like that, or a cable that I have to route through my clothes. All you do is pop that earpiece on, and then you can adjust the microphone exactly to get to the sweet spot for your audio. So we've got that memory metal right there that's adjustable. And don't worry if you lose the windscreen. It does come with some extra windscreens in the box, so you can easily replace them or use different ones for hygienic purposes with different people if you want to. So that earpiece has a multifunction button. All right. Now, this earpiece has a 10-hour battery when you recharge it, so you're going to be able to record all day long. Now, you press and hold that button for 2 seconds, and that will turn on your earpiece. If you hold it for 3 seconds, that's going to turn it off. Now, if you hold that earpiece for 5 seconds, you can actually adjust the volume and gain of the earpiece itself. So if you have a louder singer or a quieter talker and you need to make some adjustments on the earpiece, you can do that before the audio ever even gets to the receiver. So that multifunction button is everything. And there's an LED there that will light up to tell you what you're doing with that button. So when you're adjusting the volume, for example, it'll blink rapidly in green, and it'll blink more rapidly when you're going to higher gains. So you can, easily get a couple of different gain levels for your people that are speaking or singing. Now, when it's a green LED just sitting there, that's your normal operation. And if that LED is turning amber, it's muted. You can actually mute with one touch. So I can just tap the button, and then the audio is muted. So if you decide, hey, I'm not singing on this song, or I need to speak to someone off camera quickly and I don't want the world to hear me, you tap that button and you got audio mute. Tap it again, and you're back in a normal operation. Of course, red solid is when it's fully charged after you've plugged it in, and a blinking red LED is going to tell you that it's time to recharge this guy. But again, with 10 hours of battery, I don't think you're going to see the blinking red too often. All right, I've got my two parts. I'm ready to get them working together. The first thing I'm going to do is plug in the power cable for my receiver and plug it in. Once I've got the receiver plugged in with the power cable, I'm then going to turn it on by turning this little clickable knob. I'll keep the volume low while I'm turning it on, just so that I don't, get any PA system activated just yet. So once I've turned it on, I'm going to want to scan for available frequencies and set the frequency. That's the great thing. This device has a ton of frequencies available. So you don't have to worry if you're in an environment that's got a million Wi-Fi routers and 10 other wireless microphones. This will find the best frequency for you automatically. You push that set button, it's going to scan through all the frequencies. You'll see it doing it on the LED screen. Once it finds it, it'll start blinking with that frequency. All you have to do is turn on the earpiece. Within the first 10 seconds of turning on this earpiece, the infrared port right there on the bottom is active. So it's right under that LED light. You just hold that IR over the labeled IR transmitter there, and then it will automatically synchronize. You'll see the ready light light up on the receiver, and you're good to go. So it really is one touch operation. You push the button, it scans, it finds the frequency, and then you turn this on, hold it over there, and you're good to go. You can change the frequency every time you get to a new location if you want to, and make sure that you've always got the most interference-free channel to record or to perform or whatever it is that you're doing. The great thing is it'll remember that frequency, so the next time I turn on, if I'm leaving it in one place, I don't have to do that again. But if I want to, I'm in the habit of when I get to places scanning for that best available frequency to make sure that nobody around me is going to be a bad actor with wireless and mess up my recording or transmission. Finally, if I want to, I can adjust the volume output on the receiver. So remember, I've got a gain adjustment on here, and that will allow me to adjust or attenuate the volume if I've got a loud speaker. But then once I've got that audio sounding exactly the way I like it, I can determine how much of it I'm sending to the device with the volume knob on the receiver. So you've got a lot of control with that AirLine Micro ESm system. So it's a great system. It's super discreet, it's super small, and as you can see, it's super easy to set up. So check out the AirLine Micro ESm from Samsung.